Start the streaming. We are live. Let's see how live we are. Excellent connection. That's good. That is good. That is good. Okay. Now I guess I wait. Hello. Hello to everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I'll be right back while everything is starting up and giving people time to get in. Okay, I am back. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. My birthday is going all right. It's a bit quiet today, but that's just how things are when you're an adult. How come you only did one game review video? Because the views weren't so good. My voice is pitched down? I don't know why that would be. Let me try muting the microphone and... How is that? Maybe it's just my voice. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay, glad to hear that. Okay, good, good. It was the recording issue, I guess. Okay, so the audio is working now, right? Thank you. Just thank you for all of the happy birthdays. My voice is always deep. I'll try to fix the microphone, okay? Start streaming. There we go. Hopefully that works. I know at least my voice is recording. Okay, good. Hallelujah. Do you think of the... I have no idea what that is, Pacific Productions. Okay, good. So many technical issues on this thing. I'm hoping to buy new equipment sometime soon. I need to see more of F is for Family. Announcements. Okay. Undertale is good.
Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. This game is great. I picked a game that I could do almost entirely with my eyes closed. I'm probably going to suck at it still, though, so. I am streaming with OBS. New game. Have you been spending your birthday? Doing not much. Have you played Deus Ex? No. Do Horrid Henry review. That's something I have to look into, son of a pirate. Opinion on Kirby right back at ya. It was alright.
Thank you for releasing this.
So many questions. Cake is tomorrow because everyone was busy doing everything else. Worst Loud House episode has got to be one of the more modern episodes. What do you plan to do for your 200th review? That's going to be High Guardian Spice. My favorite preschool show. I used to say Arthur, but it kind of went down the tubes before it unceremoniously died. I have not played Grand Theft Auto. No. The worst Oh Yeah cartoons list. That's very far on the back burner. Ow. My controls are messed up. There we go. Controller. I prefer Harry Potter to Star Wars. Thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was great until they started adding stupid summoning types. Pendulum summoning is just basically a toddler making up the rules as they go along. My favorite music genre is country, and Star Trek is better than Star Wars. Thank you, Andrew Fairbanks. It's probably going to be a very long time since I talk about Arthur again. The last time I did it, I think left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. I prefer a regular show to Loud House these days. Aardman's good, although I need to see more, and Pokemon is better than Digimon. Animat can do whatever the hell he wants. I don't care. I spend very little brain power on Animat. If I spend less brain power on him than he does on me, then I win. Have you played Room? I played Silent Hill 4, The Room. Elementus. Thank you very much. It's a little bit long for me to read here, but that's a very nice comment. Thank you. Can you please retire? No. And will Phantom Strider and I get back together? That is unlikely. Smiling Friends is pretty cool. It's not my favorite thing in the world, and I don't like it as much as some other people do, but I like it a lot. Portal 1 and 2 are pretty fun. And thank you, Pedram. What's your thought on Inspector Gadget? I've never actually seen Inspector Gadget. So many questions I can't answer. My favorite game of all time is Stardew Valley. You need help. We all need help. And it's very unlikely that Phantom Strider and I will be collaborating anytime soon. Have any Simpsons characters survived being Flanderized? Ironically enough, maybe Flanders himself. Thank you for the birthday wishes. My favorite game series is Zelda. Yes, I heard about the Powerpuff Girls reboot, and I do think it has the potential to be good. Any series generally has the potential to be good. Did you play the Reignited trilogy? Yes, I have. I have mixed opinions on it. It's definitely the best way to play Spyro 1. But I can't record it and stream at the same time because my computer's a dinosaur. Thank you, Jorda Flynn. It's, thank you, son of a pirate, once again. It's definitely interesting trying to record and, well, not record, but play a game and stream at the same time. I don't know how people do it. Last 3 episodes of Rick and Morty were pretty good, but it wasn't enough to salvage the season for me. What's the worst SpongeBob episode in your opinion? I made a list about that. You could just watch that. Does that make me a Flintstone? I wish.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this.
Worst PPG episode is probably the one about the sunburn. I'm sorry if I'm playing like an idiot. It's because my attention is so hard to divide. My least favorite Mario game is The Lost Levels. My favorite is seeming to be Odyssey. It's been a while since I've watched through Invader Zim. I'm going to probably do it again since coming up this Halloween. Any plans today? Not particularly. My favorite Pixar film is Soul. It's still my favorite. What's your worst Cartoon Network show? I think Problem Solvers so far. Do you like being born in July? Yes, I do. It's always better to not have your birthday during school months. Favorite Nickelodeon movie of all time? That's a tough one. Is everything going to streaming? Seems like it these days. Yes, I played Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, and it is one of the worst games of all time. It runs at like 12 frames per second. The second SpongeBob movie is better than the first, in my opinion. This is July. How is July becoming the school month? What's your opinion on modern Disney cartoons? I like them, but they're slowly becoming all the same show. I have literally no opinion on Uncle Grandpa. Thank you, Life After Death. Which Portal game is better? I don't know. It's been so long ago. Monarch butterflies are now endangered. That's not good.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on
What's up? Not much. Just playing Spyro on my birthday. Let's see. I have never seen Hell of a Boss. I just really want them to make a Spyro 4 like they made a Crash 4. I don't know why they haven't by now. My least favorite Zelda game? The Zelda game that I've had the least amount of fun with is Link Between Worlds, believe it or not. That game is so easy and it handholds so much. It is both boring and frustrating. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I have no idea why everyone loved it so much when the game tells you to stop playing it every 30 minutes. I don't know the worst episode of the Nutcheck because I'm not going back to watch the rest of them. Least favorite Yu-Gi-Oh game? Probably the one on the PlayStation. Do you like Skylanders? Never had an experience with it, unfortunately. God damn it. Always missing gems in this level. Thoughts on Pokemon Black and White? Never played that one. My favorite game is Stardew Valley. A lot of times I've answered these questions. Just gonna leave this level. Thank you, Joe Pat. When is the last time you talked to Rubber Taxi? I've never talked to Rubber Taxi in my life before. Have I streamed Stardew Valley before? No, I have not. Best Animal Crossing character is Wolfgang. Is there any reason I decided to share old scripts? I don't like keeping things hidden. And there's probably deeper reasons for that. Why is your name John? I don't know. It was the most common male name available the year I was born. Somebody has commented a thing. Okay. No, I'm not Papa Jan. I don't make pieces. John is short for Jonathan. Do you plan on making more game reviews? I have to make what will let me make a living. Thoughts on the Metal Gear games, if any? I never played them because stealth games are my least favorite genre of video games. When is top 10 best SpongeBob episodes coming out? That one I don't want to make because I do believe there's a chance that there's going to be a lot better episodes coming up. But we'll see. I like the first 2 episodes of Samurai Jack Season 5. Any update? I've gotten the voice for the character I'm going to be using in the review, so it should be smooth sailing. I can do my own audio, which is going to be a process because of the length of the video, but then it can be put into editing, which is also going to be a process because of the length of the video. How high? It has been way too long since I've seen Perfect Chemistry. Pixar is generally better than DreamWorks. I have seen Hazbin Hotel. It's definitely interesting. Hell of a Boss I haven't, because I need to start seeing more. Why do you guys keep talking about Animat? I don't care about him. Thank you, Joshua Sipes. Johnny Cash is definitely cool. I don't know who my favorite artist is off the top of my head. I listen to a wide variety of them. Any thoughts on Owl House? That's another one I gotta see. And Chowder is one I haven't seen in forever. Do you think that Disney or Pixar is better? Generally, when Disney is good, Pixar is bad, and vice versa. Do you listen to Nirvana? Not really, I don't like grunge music. Is South Park still good? Been a while since I've seen it. And I feel old for having been on this earth for 30 years. Thoughts on We Bare Bears and Craig of the Creek? I have never seen Craig of the Creek, and We Bare Bears I haven't seen since I made that review all the way back when. Alright. Why can't Fairly Odd Parents die in peace? The answer to that is money. What's your favorite Sonic game? The only Sonic game I played for an extended amount of time is Sonic Heroes. So, make of that what you will. It is highly unlikely that High Guardian Spice is going to be next. I plan for it to be the 200th animated atrocities for a reason.
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame.
I was never into Death Battle. Do you like Led Zeppelin and the Beatles? They are pretty cool. I forgot the key again, didn't I? Yes, I did. Fairly Odder is a remake. Excuse me for a moment. There you go. That takes care of that. High Guardian Spice, it's something that I actually enjoy talking about, though. What's the biggest animated show that had wasted potential? High Guardian Spice, believe it or not. Thoughts on Ellis Mark? He's pretty alright. I like him. Ralph Breaks the Internet is probably going to be the next slightly big review I'm going to be doing, like, after the birthday festivities. I'll probably be writing the script to that one. Does your family watch your videos? God, I hope not. 'Cause you kept spamming the letter E over and over again. I generally don't step out of my way to do that, but if you're just gonna keep spamming, goodbye you go. Santa Inc. I'll probably be making that a Christmas video this year. Do you like the video game character, Kirby? I guess it's an alright character. ATM. I call the How to Train Your Dragon franchise the Beatles animation, and yeah. That's a pretty interesting comparison. Thoughts on OG Clifford? I haven't watched that since I was a kid. Why did the Minions make bank? Because people love the character design, I guess. You need mental help. Don't we all? Don't we all? I'm actually a lot better than I have been in forever. What's a game do you want to play but you can't because of limited hardware? So far it's been Cyberpunk 2077. Why'd you delete your DeviantArt account? Because DeviantArt has a max amount of people that you can block, and over however long I had it, I finally hit that amount, and I couldn't block anyone else, so I knew that before long people would be taking advantage of that. Boondocks is a great show that I am not qualified to talk about. Do you miss your mom? All the time. And yes, I am using an emulator. This is BizHawk. Thank you, Matthew Seagriff. Cyberpunk 2077 isn't good. I guess. I know it's not good. I know what I'm getting into. I just want to look into it for its environments. Cyberpunk and futuristic stuff is fun. 'Cause I can't record and play Reignited at the same time. Wandering Huntress, I'm not intentionally ignoring anyone. It's just there's a lot of people and I can't get to everyone. No, that was Tumblr that I deleted because of the stalker. And yeah, I'm sure with Cyberpunk 2077, they probably deleted a lot of the bugs. Which era is better? I'd say that's a hard one. I don't know. 90s music or 2010s music? Early 2010s music, late 2010s music can go die. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm pretty sure I made 187. Starting with the last review, I placed a link to basically all of my videos. So you can see which one is which. Yeah, I had a Tumblr forever ago. Who's your least favorite Mario character? I don't know. Yeah, I did abandon the goal to complete every PSX game, because that was getting tedious. There's a wiki about everyone. Thoughts about the 1960s? They were a time that happened in the past. No, I didn't know that Jessica Walter passed away. Who is your least favorite Sonic character? I don't know.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring them on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Eek.
Shouldn't you be? I don't know. I really do have to start seeing more modern stuff. That's how you stay relevant in this world. No one cares if you talk about old stuff, even if it was the most popular stuff of all time. What do you think of Spyro's voice? It's alright. I do think Tom Kenny was the better voice actor for Spyro. My day was alright today. Best in I don't read horror, unfortunately. I'm feeling alright. Isn't there another game you can play? Thousands. There are literally thousands of games that I can play. What are your thoughts on extra credits now? I haven't seen them since they said that, since the whole orc situation. That was fun. What got you through high school? That's a mystery I don't know. Luck. My favorite science fiction series is Star Trek The Next Generation. I still have to see that Pinocchio. The only Tony Hawk game I've liked is Pro Skater 4. Do you disagree? Microtransactions are very bad, yes. Did you get cake is for tomorrow because my family is all busy today because it's a Thursday. I highly doubt that Lisa Simpson is the first Mary Sue in all of animation. Have you seen Batman, the animated series? Yes. Thoughts on Big... That's another one I gotta see. Favorite Pokemon spinoff. That's another one I gotta see. I haven't seen any of the Pokemon spinoffs. Favorite cake flavor? I don't really know. Cake is cake. Daria is really good. Thoughts on the Goonies? Another thing I gotta see again. Gargoyles is really, really good. Savannah Roberts says bacon. That is a comment. Favorite main 6 pony? That was always Fluttershy. Ice cream cake is cool. Who's your favorite Looney Tunes character? I don't know. Probably Bugs. I have the full series of Courage the Cowardly Dog on DVD. I have every episode on my hard drive. The amount of like shows and movies I have on my hard drives because I'm a reviewer is insane. Like I have access to more media than some like libraries. I think the remaster of Spyro 1 is great. The remaster of Spyro 2 is debatably better than the original. And the remaster of Spyro 3 makes it worse than the original. Show us your hard drive. No, thank you.
Thanks, Spyro.
Thank you, iTalk.
Tip of my wing. Oh, did you?
I'll show my media collection maybe in a video like I did my office and stuff. It's like a mess right now because I just throw random things in there and organize it later. Thoughts on modern Star Trek? Considering what I've heard about like Star Trek Picard, it's stuff that I've been very hesitant to even really want to see. All Disney shows share a universe with each other. Thoughts on Pirates of the Caribbean? I really liked the first two movies, and I haven't seen any other ones. Is your computer packed with cartoons? I have a lot of cartoons. I got some live action shows too. Like every episode of The Twilight Zone, for instance. Thoughts on Bottled Air? You've been watching too much of the Lorax. Thoughts on the Tracy Ullman's Simpsons? I haven't seen that. My favorite Zelda game is Majora's Mask. I have no thoughts on the Mandela Effect. Thoughts on the Casa Grandes? It is one of the most pointless spin-offs of all time. And the Loud House told me every reason I don't want to watch the Casa Grandes. Thoughts on a remake of Spyro 4? They should make a new Spyro 4. Into the Dragonfly is dead from the ground up. Battle for Dream Island I never heard of. And yes, I have seen Scooby-Doo Meets Courage, and I've got issues with it, but it would be quite touchy to review in any manner. My comments are not popping up. I don't know why that would be. Thank you, Trey Shepard. I don't play 2600 games, sorry. Thoughts on 1984? That's a book I still gotta read. $187 is probably out of Jimmy's head or the Magic School Bus. Why would you block people on DeviantArt? Because many of them just spammed shit. They spammed the same message over and over and over again. That was a tactic that a lot of them used way back in the day. Thank you, Man in the Wall. How would you compare yourself now to your 20-year-old self? More grounded, I want to say, I hope.
Thank you for...
I am really not paying attention to all of the game. How did you not get the time to read 1984? I was doing other things over the time. Because you don't know who's inactive and who's not inactive. Thank you, Mario Ruiz X. And the Bikini Bottom remake is something I haven't been able to get. Are my messages going through? That one did. I don't know about the others. It has been forever since I've seen Blue's Clues. Are you on good terms with Man Pizza? I generally don't like talk to other people on the internet in general. Thank you, Peter James. I do try to provide very good perspectives in my videos. But yeah, with most people on the internet, even in the cartoon reviewing community, I don't really go out of my way to talk to many of them. How are you at 18 to 20 years old? I was a nervous wreck flooded with social anxiety. That sounds interesting, Foxrish. Thoughts on the Wild Kratts? Never seen it. Most things I've never seen. Thoughts on the Fairly Odd Parents live-action remake? It is horrible. My favorite portable gaming console is, I guess, the Switch. That technically counts now. What other cartoon reviewers do you enjoy watching? I haven't really seen many lately. It's been quite a slow year for animation in general. Thoughts on thoughts, if any. There's too many thoughts. You look older than you are. I've been told that a lot, yes. I've looked like I was 30 since I was 16. Thank you, A. Lamille. What are your thoughts on the anime fandom? That is very diverse. Yes, I do enjoy Shefrilas Productions videos. Although, once again, I think it's been quite some time since he's uploaded an animation review. Thank you, Alpha J. Hope the rest of the year goes great for you, too. Thoughts on any of the LEGO movies? First LEGO movie is great. I haven't seen the second one yet, but I'm always nervous with sequels. Do you have any advice on making a web cartoon? Make sure you know what you're doing before you start. Don't just Phineas and Ferb it. That's a bad idea. Thoughts on the Nintendo 64 games? Banjo-Kazooie is amazing. Your favorite place to visit in New Hampshire? That'd be Hampton Beach. Is The Incredibles 2 good? I haven't seen that one. And no, I don't play Smash Bros.
Thank you for releasing
Happy
me.
birthday, and have you seen Captain Sturdy Pilot? No, I haven't. I'll have to check that out. Max87L. Thoughts on Toy Story 4? I gotta really start seeing more cartoons and stuff. That's the only solution here. Do you still hate Dan versus the Telemarketer? Yes. I really don't like most of Dan vs. Season 2. Season 1 and Season 3 are really good. Dan vs. Season 2 is definitely the weakest of the three.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders.
Thank you, Mounty. What happened to your Twitter? The team had come to the stunning revelation that Twitter is a toxic cesspool and a blight on humanity. That's what happened to our Twitter. Got any birthday wishes? Not at the moment. I remember really liking House of Mouse. And thank you, JoePat87. I'm sure that I'm tripping over my own words a lot here too.
Incredible.
Do I watch shows in production or airing order? I watch them in whatever order that I wish. Steven Rogers, what is the best anime you've watched? So far, Welcome to Demon School, but that's because my knowledge and viewing of anime is very limited. Dragons or dinosaurs? Dragons are better than dinosaurs. Yeah, you don't need an excuse to leave Twitter. The less people on Twitter, the better. Why are you not answering my questions? I've already answered this one. I can't get to everybody. Sometimes anime is hard to access as well. Why is so much media these days leftists talking to other leftists? My guess is Twitter and Tumblr. It's because artists in general tend to be left-leaning. That's just how things work. It's how things always have worked. I mean, it's a bigger, more complicated conversation than that, but that's generally the long and short of it. Do you hate Netflix? Yes, I hate Netflix with a burning passion. Thoughts on the Looney Tunes? I like Looney Tunes. Are you gonna beat this in one sitting? I have before, but probably not.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about?
Why do you hate
Ever
Netflix?
since you-
Cuties is probably a good reason to hate Netflix, for damn sure. My favorite streaming service is Amazon Prime. And the only other ones I have are the Boomerang one and Paramount Plus, because they're very much related to what I do. What do you consider is the height of cartoon comedy? I like a lot of old Simpsons episodes for cartoon comedy. Thoughts on Rocks? Rocks are cool. Is Disney twist villain that bad? Usually. What have you seen good lately on Amazon Prime? There's Just Add Magic, which is probably one of the best live-action kid shows of all time. It is very good. My favorite music genre is country. How long have I been recording? We have been live for only 40 minutes. Okay. Spyro 1 came out. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with that. It's just... Are you married? No. Do you have your driver's license? No. Thoughts on stupid dads in cartoons. I gave my thoughts on that in the worst cartoon cliches videos. Thoughts on big, deep discussions. I like big, deep discussions. How old is an old cartoon? At this point, I want to say 1999 is where old cartoons begin. How's therapy? It's been a very long time since I was in therapy. How old is an old YouTube video? At this point, anything before 2015. Thoughts on cubes? They're better than spheres. How old is an old movie? For that, I would have to say anything before 1980. Thoughts on Drawn Together, the movie? Why are you asking me the stuff that I already reviewed? You gonna make a best animation cliches? I'm not too sure about that. How old is an old game? I also want to say anything made before the year 2000. Could Spyro make a good cartoon? Yeah. Although I'd say Banjo-Kazooie would make a better one. I'd say old game came before 2010. I'm still gonna call that pretty modern. Thoughts on Tennis for Two? Do you like eating salmon? No, the only fish I eat is tuna. So many Q&As. Favorite cartoon based off of a game? Da Boom Crew, yes. Thank you, that guy named Joe. Thoughts on anime? I need to watch more of it. What's your favorite Spyro game? 2, I guess. Parts of 3, but 2 as a whole. Thoughts on Eminem? I don't have any. Thoughts on Saber Spark? He's alright. It's been forever since I've watched him, though. Thoughts on Wii Sports? Never played that one. Alright, I think it's about time to be ending it here. My voice is getting a little bit tired. Let me read these first, and then we'll be calling it. Have you heard of the Pibby cartoon from Adult Swim? Yes, I have. It seems interesting for sure. And, thank you, Malefic. That was definitely forever ago. Next year is the 10th anniversary that I've been on YouTube, which is another big milestone. So I will be seeing you guys next time.